Hi there, and thanks for tuning in to another episode of the Blue Couch Conversation. Today, I'm welcoming my friend Leticia from Mix Salon and Touch-Up Bar.
Hello.
How are you?
Well, how are you?
Good, good. Please have a seat.
Thank you.
So, tell us about Mix Salon and Touch-Up Bar. What does that mean? How did you get started? How long have you been open? Share about your business.
So I've been open a year and a half, and it's just been a whirlwind. It's been super exciting to do business back in town. I moved away for a little bit. I'm back, and we basically do styling, specialize in really looking at someone's skin tone, hair texture, face shape, and then we determine, what style suits them best.
Perfect. So, is that what would set you apart from others, or what makes Mix?
I think that I really wanted to bring that big city flair to Bakersfield. So when you go out of town, you see blowout bars everywhere where you can just walk in and get your hair styled at your leisure. And so I really wanted to incorporate that with the salon, where if someone just wanted to get glammed for the night or had a party or a special event or engagement party, they can stop by. Or if they just didn't want to wash their hair, or some of my clients that have surgery that can't wash their own hair, we wash their hair for them.
Okay.
Or if you have like fresh lashes and you can't wet them for a few days, then you can come and get your hair washed.
I like it. Well, that's something different. And I don't think Bakersfield has a lot of that, right? Is that pretty?
I think we're
unique?
it's pretty unique.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we're the only ones. There might be another, but
Well, we'll keep it like that for now. But
Okay.
That's super cool. So, what is your client experience from the minute they walk in the door? What do you guys do differently? How do you greet them? What do they go through?
I think that's one of the things that I'm most passionate about is the experience. So, there's a lot of places that do hair and great hair. For us, we really want the client to come in and really have that full experience from the time they walk in. So we really do a lot of consultations, what looks best on you, the shampoo part. We have all these masks and hair treatments. And I feel like at the end when the client walks out, and I've had a lot of this feedback, is you really know how to make a woman feel beautiful. And really that's my main goal, is just to remind women how beautiful they are and to really bring out the best in them.
I like that. So if a bride walks in on wedding day, or not even wedding day, we'll just say from the very beginning, she walks in, she's going to start her consultation. What is your process?
So I feel like we do a lot of our own clients that are getting married. They always choose us. But then we also have new brides that maybe their stylist doesn't specialize in updos or braiding, and so they come to us, or they're a referral. And I think the process, I like to get started early, because that's really a time for the bride to use all of the services that she needs towards her special events. So for me, I always tell a bride, you can save time and money if you schedule your haircut and blowout the day of your bridal shower, and then schedule your trial for your wedding on the day of your engagement pictures or your bachelorette party.
Okay.
And so they kind of get double use out of their hair.
That's a cool thing.
So
I like
yeah.
that. Okay.
Yeah.
So when clients come in, is there a bride in particular? Let's say she has no idea what she wants. What kind of advice do you give for your wedding day or engagement party or any big event like that?
I think the main thing when it comes to hair and face shape is really to do what looks best on the bride and really what she feels comfortable in. So I get some brides that know exactly what they want. They come in, they bring their Pinterest pictures, and they know exactly what they want. And then I have some brides who haven't purchased a dress yet. They don't really know the direction. So we're there to guide the bride. I feel like my specialty is really picking that style that is going to make them look their best on their big day.
Right.
So
I like it. So let's say a bride comes in and she hasn't picked her dress yet. Are you able to kind of guide her in a way of you should get this kind of dress, or do you tell her to come back after you pick a dress?
I like for them to have their dress picked, because I really feel like that really gives you the theme of what their wedding will be.
Right.
So, yeah, I think the best advice I have for a bride is just to do what she wants and not listen to a lot of the chatter or opinions.
Of course.
I feel like a bride should really, I mean, it's her day, so really just doing what she feels best in, and then once I see the dress, that's what really inspires me for the hairstyle.
There you go. So in working with Fairy Godmother, what has your experience been?
Well, mine's twofold. I was a bride, and they were my fairy godmothers. So in working with them that way, I mean, they really took care of everything at my wedding. We did full service, so they contacted all my vendors, and so it just really strengthened our relationship and then also our trust. So now as a vendor, I feel like just with that experience, I feel like everything's going to be smooth. And I think that my favorite thing is the timeline. Like, I'm kind of obsessed with timelines and organization. So for that, when I get the timeline like ahead of time of like what bride and what time and when hair and when makeup, like those little things kind of geek me out a little. Like, I get excited about all that organization.
That's a good thing, especially in your business. Like,
exactly.
Time is important, making sure everything flows and everyone gets where they need to be.
Yes, I feel like that's really the biggest thing for me, because I mean, I've done weddings where they don't have a planner, and I feel like it's a completely different experience. My team feels it, and I mean, we have to take more deep breaths during that time. And whenever, you know, the fairies are there, it just feels like everything runs smoothly. And honestly, we always get done on time. And because I bring a big team, we roll deep. We bring like 4 people.
Okay.
And so we're in like in 2 hours, we're in and out, and so it just works out.
That's fast for hair and makeup
It really
and everything
is.
with a group of guys, girls, everybody together.
Yeah,
Wow.
we usually don't do the makeup part, just the hair, but for 2 hours, I mean, it's nice. People don't have to wake up so early to have their hair done because there's so many of us to support it.
I like my sleep, so
Yeah.
I can get with that.
Yeah.
So, and then in closing, just, is there ever been a catastrophe or something catastrophic where you were just like, I don't know what I'm going to do, and you have to act right then? You had to...
I think one thing I did an updo, and then by the time I finished, it was like she didn't have enough hair, so I had to send someone to go buy extensions, and then just added the extensions, and it was great.
I like it. Well, that's a good story, and that's not too horrible, right?
Not too bad.
Well, thank you, Leticia, for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
Of course. And thank you for watching the Blue Couch Conversation. Be sure to tune in next week, and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Darling, I love you. You say goodbye. Away you fly. But on your lips you keep a kiss. All your life you'll dream of this lovely, lovely night.